Today we are building the ultimate broke versus pro flight simulator gaming PCs. So we're flying from LAX to Ontario Airport. They're very close, which means that it's all about the skill. Who can get up, fly, and land the quickest.
So I don't know if Austin quite got this, but it's a flight simulator. And most of the flights that happen are commercial flights or private flights that go from point A to B. I don't know why he wants this to be a race. I mean, maybe I do know why. If it's a race, then he can probably just zoom really quick and hope to get to the airport without dying.
And so I have all the components I need for my broke setup. Now this is all, of course, thanks to Micro Center, who have 25 convenient locations all throughout the US. So the nice thing is they actually do have a full PC build configurator, which is actually what I used for the setup. So you can see that it will give you a little compatibility check for all the various different accessories and peripherals that you want. And they also do have a community available, so if you need some help, they have lots of inspiration on all kinds of builds. If you check out the link in the description, they're actually giving away a free 32 gig flash drive and a free 32 gig micro SD card just by signing up for their email list. You can pick it up next time you go into the store. So you want some free stuff? I mean, come on. What could be more broke gamer than getting some free stuff? But for now, it's time to build my, actually, wait, no. I won't build my PC. You have something, I'm sure, right?
So to start off with, Micro Center and AMD hooked me up with this Ryzen 9 3900X and 5700 XT pre-built system from PowerSpec, and I'm ready to rise up, gamers.
Yo, that was a smooth delivery, my friend.
Got it.
I felt that. I'm rising up with you. I'm rising up. You're Ryzen 9ing, I'm Ryzen 3ing.
All right, here we go.
Let me see the big reveal of, ooh, oh, so you do have an AIO. Oh, you got a 240mm Cooler Master AIO.
Nice.
And a 5700 XT.
Not bad, not bad. Look, when our fine sponsor Micro Center wants me to look at a PC, in particular for Broke vs. Pro, for the Pro setup, I'm not gonna say no. But even if it wasn't for that, the name of the game isn't to make the best thing in the world. The name of the game isn't to overexert myself. If I know I got the game in the bag, I'm gonna take that opportunity with the least minimal effort, right?
With some of my components here, I actually do think it'll be a pretty solid system. So, essentially, I use the PC configurator on Micro Center to basically match the minimum spec of the build. So first of all, I have an AORUS B450M. I have my PowerColor Red Dragon RX 570. This card, actually, I've done videos on it in the past, is probably the best bang for the buck 1080p card that you can buy right now. It's really pretty affordable and you get decent performance out of it. And I'm hopeful there will be enough to run Flight Simulator at least decently. And of course, I have my Ryzen 3 3100, which is powered by the exact same Zen 2 cores inside your Ryzen 9, except I just have fewer of them. So instead of 12 cores, I have 4 cores. So with all of the components ready, let me begin building. I've built a fair few PCs recently that were, let's say, a little bit challenging to build. There were some maybe difficult circumstances. So going into this one, I feel confident. I'm sure it's gonna post first try. I'm gonna get a Windows installed, Flight Simulator downloaded, and I'm sure it's fine. I will say this has been an incredibly simple PC to build. It might not be a pro setup, but I think it's actually gonna end up looking pretty clean when all is said and done. I really can't think of any corners I cut on this build. I didn't use a wrist strap, maybe. Probably could have used some more thermal paste, but you know, I'm not The Verge, so I'm gonna do my best. It's fine. I'm not worried. I'm sure that this system will be completely, totally, and absolutely capable of running a BIOS. Oh, well, something's happening.
Fans are spinning.
That's good. It's always a good sign. All right, so I think we're pretty much set up here. So we have our B450 board, we have our 3100, we have our SSD, we have our memory. So now it is time to install a copy of Windows, get that Flight Simulator downloading, and tomorrow you're going down, my friends. You're going down like a plane as it crashes. Because you suck.
Okay. Austin Evans. So I got a bunch of other things here to help my setup along.
That's so over the top. Do you really need all of that for Flight Sim? What do you even have here?
What do you mean, do I need all this stuff for Flight Sim? Of course I do. So we have a lot of SteelSeries peripherals to start out. So we have their Arctis Pro plus game deck headset setup.
Wait, I just realized I have no audio because there's no speakers on my setup.
What a shame, Austin.
no.
What a shame. We have their Apex 7 mechanical keyboard.
Oh, this is the one with the OLED, right?
It has the OLED screen on it. Look at that.
Aw, that's so cool. Oh, all your flight gear.
The T16,000. Wow, that's one extra zero.
That's more than 1,600.
Yeah, the T16,000M from Thrustmaster. It comes with the throttle, the rudder, pedals, and the joystick as well. So I'm pretty excited.
So I'm just noticing a problem here. So normally when we do Broke versus Pro, I set up my setup here, you set up yours here. But with the size of your monitor and your stuff, I don't have any space. So, after last episode of Broke vs. Pro, where you had a box, guess what? Our friends from Microsoft sent over a flight simulator box from Mystery Tech, which I sadly cannot use any of the actual stuff from that episode. What I can use is the box. So,
Wow, you're doing it. Leave it to Austin to steal other people's ideas. He's done it with Linus Tech Tips, he's done it with Unbox Therapy, and of course, he's done it with Broke vs. Pro, stealing the whole cardboard box idea.
So, once I get all folded in here, you'll see that I am running the game at minimum settings at 1600 by 900 thanks to my RX 570. Look, I get like 20 to 25 frames per second. It's usable. So why don't we race? I'm just gonna take off now, so I'll just see you later. I can see each individual frame. Look how smooth it is out the window. See, frame, frame, frame. So I'm taking off right now. I don't know where you're at.
You know, for someone that watches F1 religiously, you would think that he would know how to start a race. No, he's just like, I'll see you there if I get there first. Cool, I win. Hope you load.
Are you setting up your controls over there, huh?
Well, you kind of didn't really give me enough time to do this, so we might actually have to change settings on this.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
It looks like he's playing in PowerPoint.
Yeah, no, we actually have to change settings. Hold on. We need to actually set, no, I'm actually being legit. We have to set these up properly. 1 second. I actually don't really want to record this.
Oh, are there problems in Paradise over here?
Well, you're the one that wanted to record this.
Yeah, of course, we need footage. Are you taking off now? Can you hear me at all? Wow, what a great headset. Look at this, I'm only 39 nautical miles away. Are you reloading the game right now? What happened? What's going on over there, huh? Oh, he's awfully quiet. I think he's getting tilted. You know what's sweet? When you spend all this time building a broke setup, and Mr. Fancy Pants Ken over here with all his gadgets and gizmos and newfangled technology can't even get into his game. He can't record something as simple as a little bit of gameplay on that system? Look, man, I'm feeling good. What could possibly go wrong now? Oh, did he take off the other way? Wait, you didn't have to bank around? You're gonna piss everyone off. All the people who have houses right by the airport, you're gonna get a fine for that one.
It's actually not bad. The stick is actually giving me pretty good control. The only problem is that there is a learning curve when you have been playing this game with a controller for quite a while. But at the very least, all of these buttons are programmable in the game, and the game actually recognizes the stick completely. So if I actually go into the settings real quick, you can actually see here, it actually shows up. So you can manually, based on the numbers out here on the diagram, program all of these buttons, which is kind of cool.
All right, I made a slight tactical error. I did not follow my path into the airport, so I'm now currently hard turning to get over to where I need to be.
So I'm gonna start throttling down.
I can't do that. I legitimately can't slow the plane down besides adding more flaps.
There we go. Let's hit up my landing gear out here. Up, more throttle, more throttle.
Are you already landing?
Yeah, man.
What? I'm doing my approach. How did you do that?
You had to bank.
I did have to bank. I actually did have to bank.
Wait, here we go.
Come on.
Ready?
Oh God! We're going in fast, boys. We're going in fast.
How do I do negative throttle though? That's the thing.
Oh, okay, this is gonna hurt. Oh, we're down.
Did you put the landing gear this time?
I don't know, I think I did, but it doesn't sound like it. Oh yeah, okay, so landing gear, not down.
So everyone died, is what you're saying. So this being the first time using actual purpose-built peripherals for Flight Simulator, I had a lot of fun playing the game with the accessories. Even if you don't know how to use it exactly, having the right gear can actually help you win. I truly think that there was an element of control that comes with using the peripherals, a lot of better control, more finer control that comes with that versus using a controller. I just wish I practiced more, but it doesn't matter because I won.
The broke life was not the smooth life. It doesn't run well, even when you're on minimum spec. I mean, this game is demanding. You need a high-end rig. It might not have gone according to plan, but I have a plan for next episode. It's nefarious, right? Nope. I'm good. I got it. Woo! So, see?
It's a very strong box.
It's a really strong box. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Broke vs. Pro. Definitely be sure to subscribe not only to the channel, as well as check out our wonderful sponsor, Micro Center and AMD. And also feel free to watch some of our other Broke vs. Pro episodes right here. See? They're right there. You can watch multiple episodes and binge it, as the kids say.